I am Naveen sir, your maths teacher of Kakatiya Public School. Today we are going to discussing about the simple equations. It is a extension topic of algebra expressions. Simple equations. This topic is an extension of algebra expressions. Recalling the terms variable. A variable is nothing but unknown value. A variable is nothing but it's take a different value. Its value is not fixed. Variable takes a different value. Its value is not fixed. So we may use these letters A, B, C, so on, Z. These letters will use to represent the variables. To represent the variables, we will use these letters A, B, C, so on, Z. These letters will represent to use the variables. Next, constant. A constant is nothing but fixed value. Constant, it never change. So, to represent the constant, we will use numbers. We will use numbers 0 to 9. So, variable is takes different value. We will use A, B, C, D letters to represent variable. Here, constant. Constant is nothing but it never change the value. Its value is fixed. The numbers take value is a fixed value that we will use 0 to 9 numbers to represent constant. Next, term. Term is nothing but a variable or constant or the product of variable and constant is called a term. Say variable or number or the product of variable and constant. So 2 into x, nothing but 2x. So this is also called as a term. This is also called as a term, and the product of variable and constant is also called as a term. So the term is nothing but a variable or a constant, or the product of variable and constant is also called as a term. Now next, expression. Expression. An expression. So expression is nothing but an expression is the variable constant. Variable and constant. Nothing but here. For example, x plus 2, x minus 2, or x or 2. So expression is nothing but an expression consists of single variable. An expression consists of single variable or combination of variable and constant connecting by plus and minus. Connecting by plus and minus is called expressions. Is called expressions. Nothing but here 2x and 90 is also expression. X minus 2 is also expression. X plus 2 is also expression. So expression is nothing but An expression is a single term or connecting by, the terms are connecting by plus, the symbols plus and minus are also called as an expressions. So here one note. Here one note. So the terms are connected by, the combination of terms are the symbols plus and minus. But another two operations are what in multiplication and division. So the plus and minus, they can separate the terms, but multiplication division cannot separate the terms. They will treat as a single terms. For example, 2x and 3y, take two different terms. So multiply these two terms. 2x into 3y, nothing but 2 3s are 6, x into y, xy. So 6xy is nothing but what? Single term. Single term. Now division, 2x and 3y, nothing but 2x is divided by 3y. Then 2x dividing nothing but by 3y. So 2x by 3y is also single term. Then only addition and subtraction will be separate the terms, but multiplication division cannot separate the terms. They will treat as a single terms. We will write as a single terms. So by using addition subtraction, we will write as a monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, polynomial also we can write. Now equation. An equation consists two expressions connecting by equal sign is called equation. So equation consists of how many expressions? Two expressions. Nothing but 2x 3. So these two expressions are connecting by equal sign. Then this is called as an equation. So equation is nothing but, an equation consists of two expressions. The two expressions are connecting by equal sign. When we are connecting the two expressions by equal sign, then it is called as an equation. So the equation has two parts. So it has two parts. It has two parts. One is LHS, nothing but left hand side, and another one is RHS, nothing but right hand side. So here the equation has two parts, that is LHS, nothing but left hand side, RHS, nothing but right hand side. So for example, 2x is equals to 5, I written this equation I written. So look at this equal. For equal symbol, look at this side is what is my, this is right hand, with the right hand I am writing, yes or not? Right. Then so it is called as a RHS. So it is a right hand side. Next look at here, equal symbol, this side is what, this is my left hand. Then 2x is what, LHS. So 2x is LHS part, 5 is RHS part of the given equation. Now next, simple equation. So an equation consists of one variable with degree 1, then the equation is called as a simple equation. So I am writing 3y plus 4 is equals to 5. This is the equation. How many variables this equation consists of? Only one variable. only one variable. Then degree of the equation is how much? 1. Then this type of equations are called simple equation. Simple equation is nothing but an equation consists of only one variable. Let us take one more example for simple equations. 2z plus 6 is equals to 8. So this equation consists of one variable with degree 1. Then such type of equations are called simple equations. Now, when we are transforming the terms from LHS to RHS, we should follow these changes. Say, transforming the terms from LHS to RHS, we should follow these changes. The plus quantity, it's becomes minus quantity. The plus quantity is become as a minus quantity, and as well as same the minus quantity is become as a plus quantity. So the minus quantity becomes plus quantity. So same, the plus will be become as a minus, minus will become as a plus. Next, multiplication quantity becomes division quantity. Multiplication quantity becomes a division quantity, and the division quantity becomes multiplication quantity. So when we are transforming the terms from LHS to RHS or RHS to LHS, we should follow these changes. So these changes are where quantities, not if we change the terms always will be, values will be same of equation, but quantity will be changed. The plus quantity will become as a minus. The symbols will change. Minus quantity is become as a plus. Multiplication is become as a division. Division is become as a multiplication. Now we have three different types to solve the simple equations. First one is trial and error method. First one is trial and error method, and second one is with transposing method. And third one is without transposing method. So the without transposing method we call as a weighing balancing method. Weighing balance method. So trial and error method, first one. So we should take the values. Instead of variable 1, 2, 3, we have to substitute the values instead of the variables, and we should try and we have to find out whether it is LHS and RHS are equal or not by using trial and error method. Now with the transposing method, so in this with the transposing method we have to transpose the variables constants from LHS to RHS, RHS to LHS to simplify the simple equation. Now third one, without transposing method or weighing balance method. In this method we should not transpose the terms, nothing but variables and constants. We have to balance the equation by adding the terms, constants, by subtracting the terms and constant, by dividing, by multiplying the terms and constants from LHS to LHS, RHS to RHS. So this is the three types. So here one note: in a simple equation, the values and terms will never change when the terms or values are transposing from LHS to RHS, RHS to LHS. The equation remains same. The simple equation remains same when, so for example, 3x plus 6 is equals to 5. If you are transposing terms from LHS to RHS, RHS to LHS, then I am writing 5 is equals to 3x plus 6. This RHS I written as a LHS. This LHS I written as a RHS. Will change the term? Will change the equation? No. The equation remains same. The equation remains same. Right. Now, children, this type of problems will come 2 marks problems. So this type of problems will come for 2 marks. So now solve the simple equation 11n plus 1 is equals to 1. So we have to solve this simple equation. Right. So look at here. Solution 11n plus 1 is equals to 1. Now we have to transpose this constant from LHS to RHS. So 1 is transposing to RHS, it becomes minus 1. So here plus 1 is transposing to RHS, it becomes minus 1. Then 11n is equals to 1. This plus 1 is become as a minus 1. Now 11n is equals to 1 minus 1 is how much? It's become 0. Now you should transpose 11 to RHS. So 11 is transposing to RHS. 11 is transposing to RHS. Then it divides with 0. It's divided with 0. So n is equals to 0 by 11. Then 0 by 11 is nothing but n is equals to 0. N is equals to 0. Now we should check. We should verify the result by checking. So the equation is what? 11n plus 1 is equals to 1. Now n value how much we got? 0. So 0 we have to substitute in the place of n value. So 11 into 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. 11 into 0 nothing but 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. 1 plus 0 is 1 is equals to 1. So therefore LHS is equals to RHS. Like this we have to solve the simple equation transposing that. So this type of problem will come for 2 marks. Now children, this type of problem will come for 4 marks. Sum of 3 consecutive integers is 24. Then find the integers. So sum of how many? 3 consecutive. What do you mean by consecutive? Continuous number. To follow in the continuous number. Nothing but one after one number. One after one number. So this consecutive, what we are taking? Integers. Consecutive integers is 24. Then you should find the integers. So solution. So let the 3 consecutive integers being x, x plus 1, x plus 2, say. So continuous number x, x plus 1, x plus 2 we should take as a 3 integers. How many integers? 3 integers. The integers should be consecutive, nothing but continuous numbers. Continuous numbers. The continuous numbers are x, x plus 1, x plus 2. Right. Now what they are saying? Sum of these 3 integers is equal to how much they given? 24. So now by problem x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equals to 24. So sum of 3 consecutive integers x, x plus 1, x plus 2. The sum of 3 consecutive integers is how much? 24. Now add the variables and add the constants. X plus x plus x. How many x are there? 3. So 3x plus 1 plus 2 is how much? 3 is equals to 24. Now first we have to transpose the constant. 3 is transposing to RHS. 3 is transposing to RHS. Then 3x is equals to 24 plus 3 is become as a minus 3. Then 3x is equals to 24 minus 3 is how much? 21. Now 3 we have to transpose the RHS. This 3 is transposing to RHS. Then x is equals to 21 by 3. Now 3 ones are 3 sevens are. So how much we got x value as a 7. So x value, therefore the x value we got as a 7. Then what is the first integer we got? 7. Now second integer x plus 1. Nothing but 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is how much? 8. Now third integer x plus 2. So x value is 7 plus 2. Nothing but 7 plus 2 is how much? 9. So are they continuous? 7, 8, 9. Yes. So sum of these three is how much? 7 plus 8, 15. 15 plus 9 is how much? 24. So these are 3 consecutive integers. Sum is how much? 7, 8, 9 is how much? 24. This type of problems will come for 4 marks. Now this type of problem will come for 8 marks. So the problem is the ages of Rahul and Lakshmi are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years later, sum of their ages will be 56 years. Later nothing but after. So after is nothing but we should add or subtract. We should add. Ago nothing but we should subtract. Later or after means we have to add. So what are their present ages? They are asking. So what they given? Their ages are they given in the ratio 5:7. After 4 years, sum of their ages will be 56 years they given. Then what are their present ages? They are asking. So solution: let the present ages be x set. So we should take their present ages. So their Rahul and Lakshmi present ages we should take as a x. Why? Because they given in the ratio. Now if they given the ratio, directly we can't find the value. By multiplying the unknown variable we can find. So now given ratio of ages of Rahul and Lakshmi is equals to 5:7. The given ratio of ages of Rahul and Lakshmi is 5:7. So let age of Rahul, age of Rahul be 5x say, and age of Lakshmi be 7x say. So by taking unknown variable x, that x is what we took as a present age. By taking present age, we have to multiply into their ratios. After this ratio is sum of the ratios, when after 4 years later the ages will be, sum of ages will be 56 years. Then what they said, 4 years later their ages 4 years later, nothing but after, nothing but we have to add. So their ages nothing but 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. After 4 years, nothing but 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. Now by problem, sum of these ages is equal to how many years? 56 years. So 5x plus 4 plus something nothing but plus 7x plus 4 is equals to how much? 56 years. Now add the variables and the constants. Now 5x plus 7x, 12x. 4 plus 4, 8 is equals to 56. Now 8 is transposed into RHS. Then 12x is equals to 56 minus 8. Plus formula is become as a minus. Then 12x is equals to 56 minus 8, how much? 48. Now 12 is transposed into RHS. Then it will divide 48 by 12. 12 ones are 12, 4s are 48. Now x value we got 4 years. So the present age 4 years. Then they given as a their ages they given as a ratio. What is that? Rahul is how much? 5x. Now therefore the age of Rahul is equals to 5x. Nothing but 5 into x value 4. Then 5 4s are 20 years. Next, second is the age of Lakshmi. Therefore, the age of Lakshmi is equals to 7x. Nothing but 7 into x value is what? 4. 7 4s are 28 years. So, the Rahul age is present age is how much? 20 years. And the age of Lakshmi age is how much? 28 years. So 20 plus 28 is how much? 48. 48 and after 4 years. Then 48 plus 8 is how much? 56. Then the value is 56 years we got. So this is the problem. This problem, this type of problems will come for 8 months. I hope you understood this topic, about this topic. Thank you.